last but not least, highs and lows, which does not in any way, shape, or form resemble L of the week.
he won't hear that.
Yeah, he's not getting this far.
Yeah.
We put this at the beginning to make sure he hears it.
Oh my god. Why did this write down the timestamp?
It better be. I want it to be at the beginning.
It will. Okay.
All right.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Below 500. I'm Wiz.
I'm Hunter.
I'm Gooch.
And I don't really know the perfect way to enter into this episode. There's tons to talk about, but most importantly, we finally all met.
Houston.
Yeah. We all met up in Houston this weekend, went to a Texans game, and
No longer strangers.
Yes.
Did exactly what our parents told us not to do.
Oh my god.
Don't meet strangers and don't meet people offline. Well, we did it. Do not regret it at all. One of the best experiences I think I've ever had in my life. Something
Probably
I'll
better
cherish.
than my own friends.
Yeah. It's definitely something that I'm going to cherish the rest of my life.
Don't make me cry.
I'm not.
It makes me look forward to our NFL or our fantasy draft next year.
Oh my.
Oh, it really
yeah,
does.
I want
That'll
this year to be over.
Probably be the next time we meet up.
I don't know. I plan on going to Chicago to meet some people, probably like February or March.
But for us three, it should, we're not too awfully far from each other.
I told somebody if I didn't have a cruise coming up the first week of October, I would have already been shopping for Cowboys-Patriots tickets.
Those are in New England.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, when they announced that game, that was the first thing I checked, and I was pissed.
But Texans Patriots are in Houston, I
It
think,
is
aren't
in
they?
Houston, but it's October too, so
Yeah. Sucks. One thing I did learn, I'm going to roast Wiz about it, is that he is a lightweight.
I
Left
am.
the bar at 8:50 p.m.
So I think I handle liquor better than booze. I've never drank that much beer before.
Liquor is booze.
Yeah, I don't know why. I meant beer.
He's 22 years old.
24.
You couldn't tell.
Because I drank plenty of liquor when I'm on cruises. I get the all-you-can-drink pass, and that shit's expensive. And I get my money's worth. But I also didn't eat lunch that day, and I think that's what had me dry heaving, because there was nothing to throw up.
You drink all day long.
Oh, yeah, I day drink all fucking day.
We were binge drinking starting at 6.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we were not even 6. We got to the house at 3:34,
Yeah.
and then immediately started taking shots and drinking beer.
I mean, so the time, so I was ready to get going. The time between me and Ashley showing up and you and your car showing up, Hunter,
Yeah.
I already had 3 glasses of
Cap.
no, I swear. And then
Of
I
what?
kind of slipped the rest of the night. I already had 3 glasses of Dos Equis. And that's a lot for me. Dos Equis wise. I don't drink a lot of beer.
I don't know about that, but I'll take your word for it.
But yeah.
I mean, hell, I downed a Dos Equis bottle whenever we left your apartment.
I know.
Y'all were looking at it
Dude.
damn, you finished it already? I'm like, bro, I was thirsty. I'm ready to start partying. One beer ain't gonna do shit. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
And then got to the house. I think I slammed almost that entire keg before we went out. There was literally, Sunday night we got back to the house. I had a beer, Andy had a beer, and Gooch had a beer out of it, and it was tapped.
So I had been checking our kegs, and mine was always a little lighter because I got that little head start on you. And there was a point where it was.
There he is.
I froze.
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay. Your internet connection is unstable. Oh no. Okay.
Wiz is back. Technical difficulties. But yes, no, I was that first, what was it, 3 or 4 hours at the house, just getting to know everybody. Wiz, I know you weren't there for this, to hear, not the first hours of the house, but Hunter, were you in the room when Andy said that was his favorite part of the whole trip?
What was?
Just those first 3 hours in the house.
Oh, yeah.
What, the drinking games?
Because he laughed so much.
Yeah.
Dude, I love the drinking games.
I also, like, the first time that Andy said, I don't know if I should say this, but that was his favorite retreat that they've done. I definitely, like, called cap on that the first time. But made me feel good inside. Tickled my pussy.
I mean, it was really, really fun. I
It was
enjoyed my
fun.
time. My voice still isn't back all the way.
Oh, yeah. Because I
I
had
was,
Friday night Astros game yelling. Then I had throwing up Saturday night. Then I had yelling at the Texans game. My throat was fucked yesterday.
I don't think none of y'all yelled at the Texans game more than me.
Oh, of
I
course.
was too
Well, there wasn't
hyped.
nothing to yell about for the Jags
Yeah.
fans.
Oh, I was screaming.
Yeah.
At one part, I was super depressed because I thought Terod threw that pick.
He
Dude,
did
I
throw
love
that
that.
pick. I was going to wait and bring that up during reactions, but he threw that pick.
It was
No.
a pick. Did you see? I didn't
Yes.
see the replay of it.
So, well, they replayed it on the screen at the game.
Are you talking about where him and Brandon Cooks
got
were?
tied up, yes.
No, that wasn't.
no,
'cause
no,
he,
no.
he had possession first and maintained possession
no,
throughout the
he
whole
had
thing.
possession, bobbled it. The Jags corner takes possession as he bobbles it, and then Brandon Cooks takes possession back. But
The
once
final person with possession is the one that has it.
Well,
Brandon
Cooks was
actually,
the final
with
no,
possession.
actually,
But Brandon Cooks didn't regain possession until after the corner had already taken possession. So they both had possession at the same time.
I've seen that talked about a lot today,
So
and everybody
If they
agreed
would
it
have
was Brandon
reviewed that,
Cooks'
that
ball.
would have been
if
overturned.
if I remember correctly from the Fail Mary Seahawks Packers back when, if you go into the end zone with both having possession, it's a touchdown no matter what. But in the field of
didn't go in the end
play,
zone.
it's whoever is first touchdown with possession. So if they were fighting
Cooks'
over
first
it, and
touchdown with it.
So
No.
if the Jags
Yeah,
player
he
had,
bobbled in the
in
air.
the air.
so if
He
he,
did
if he
not
was,
had it in the air.
Had there not been,
I-
so let's just say, had there not been a cornerback there, and he bobbles that and loses possession going to the
It-
ground, that's not a catch.
Exactly.
I'm gonna
So
have
He
to,
had
bobbled,
possession through
the
it.
cornerback took possession, and then
No.
he regained possession along with the cornerback.
You're gonna make me want to look this up
Dude,
because
I'm looking
looking up
this
the
up.
play right now.
From my recollection, that is how I remember it.
Brandon Cooks catch.
And it also pissed me off that they didn't review it. Like that's I don't understand. They
I
didn't
think
review
you
anything
you
during
have
that
to
game.
review that.
Yes, yes. I mean, because that play was down to what, like the 5-yard line.
Yeah.
You have to review that. And that was when it was still either like a 1 or 2 possession game. So like that changes the whole game.
It was 0-0.
Oh, was it still 0-0? Yeah, then
Brandon Cooks dagger of a catch everywhere.
that possibly changes the whole trajectory and momentum of that game.
Everywhere I see it shows him having possession before he even hits the ground.
Okay, but has the corner already taken possession?
No.
Find that.
I think I see what Gooch means. I'm not getting multiple angles, but I see how Brandon Cooks kind of like he doesn't
Bobbles
have
the
a
ball.
clear grip on it.
I'm not
So-
saying he completely loses the ball in the
No.
air, but he bobbles.
But yeah, and I see what you mean. Like
And
if
it's in
that
that
defender is
second
not there,
that he bobbles
that ball hits
it.
the ground.
It's in that second that he bobbles it that the corner gets his hands on it.
You see, as
Just
he's going
share
down,
your
he
story.
has possession of it.
That's not the play.
That's the one.
Show
Let's
me a
pause it on the
video. Don't show me a
videos.
picture. Show me a video.
Oh, god dang it. And it's glitching. Hold
Why
on.
don't y'all just
Yeah.
share your screen? This is 2021.
Let
can
us
I
do it.
Let me pull up my Twitter.
This is obnoxious.
Hmm.
Now I can't find a video. This. Come on, why can't I? Latest.
But in summary, Houston was a blast. Oh, here we go. I'll shut up. That's
See?
a horrible video.
He had that's a clear view of how where he
That
had
was
possession.
super choppy.
Yeah, it was. This is ass quality.
And that.
Okay,
can I
look,
get
he
it
has it
close?
in his arms.
No, go
Yeah.
back. Go back to that. Go back to that. Back. Keep going. Right there. How can
Yeah,
you say that Brandon Cooks has more possession of that than the corner?
The corner has it in his lap. Brandon Cooks has his arms
It's just
extended.
holding, like touching
Go
the ball.
back
Right
to
there.
Brandon
No, that's
Cooks.
down.
But
First-
that's down. That's down.
That's the first
That's
moment of
down. This is what matters.
Shut the fuck up and let me talk. Go to where it's 2 feet on the ground.
But
They
2
first
feet
touch
on the ground doesn't matter.
First 2 feet. Keep going.
But that doesn't
Okay, no,
matter.
wait, go
Yes,
to
he
what
has
you're
possession.
saying,
He
'cause
has possession. He follows through. He still has possession.
Possession.
Okay. So wait,
Okay.
pause right there. Go back right there. So
That's the catch.
But nobody's been downed yet, correct?
No,
Keep
there's-
going.
No, wait,
Keep
listen,
going.
don't move it.
Down.
Go back.
Down. His knee's down.
No, it's
Go.
not.
Jesus
Right
fuck.
there.
Look, right here, the corner has more possession.
So I get
Right
what
here.
you're saying, Hunter. He comes down, feet on the ground with possession of the football. But then as the corner comes down, he essentially strips the ball. And then maintains possession through being downed on the ground.
See, look, Brandon Cooks even takes his hand off. See that red glove
Yeah.
moving?
Yeah, there's no way you can say he maintained possession all the way through being downed on the
Go
ground.
back to when his knee first hit the ground.
But you have to maintain possession all the way down. If
Yes.
it was
Look,
just
look.
when his knee first hits the ground.
But you see right
That's
there,
in the middle of both of them still.
his knees touching the ground.
But look where
And-
Brandon Cook's hands are. They are
He-
in
like,
the
he's-
corner's lap.
Yes,
And you can't see the other corner because the standing one's up.
but
the way.
it's in the corner's
But we know
lap.
that he has both hands on the ball. Literally
Regardless,
in
it was
his
still a
stomach.
catch for Brandon Cooks. Y'all can suck my meat.
Be more of a homer.
Says the one that has bullshit
How is that not a
roughing the
reviewable
passer.
play? How is that
penalties.
not a play that you review?
Okay.
I
Explain
was
that to
surprised
me.
it wasn't reviewed. I
I
think
was really
like,
surprised too. But
I
they
think
hurry
if
up
If
and
they
hyped
review
it
that,
next.
that call gets overturned. That's an incompletion at most. There's no way if that play's reviewed, it's called a completion for Brandon Cooks.
Well, guess what? It's over. It really didn't decide the game much because they still won by a lot.
Didn't decide
So-
the game much. That literally started the entire momentum for the Texans.
Okay. So just that one play is going to negate the rest of the entire game.
I mean,
It could
it's,
change.
it's a
Literally,
momentum
it changes
swing.
the entire play calling for the Jags next drive.
Move on. Y'all just not want to see the Texans win.
You just don't
Be
want
like
to
the
face up
media
to the
more.
fact that
Be like
y'all
the media
got
more.
robbed, or that y'all
like-
robbed one.
Be like the media more, why don't you?
I mean, we are the media.
No, we aren't. We are a bullshit podcast that gives shitty takes and opinions.
All media podcasts are bullshit. We're all
Moving
homers.
on.
Hey, don't call me bullshit takes
Moving
and opinions.
on.
My football opinions are proven to be legit as
Dude,
fuck.
Moving on. Y'all are-
Gooch's shit just comes true. I don't get it.
Nostradamus.
Say the
Nostradamus.
Say the Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl, please.
Nope, not gonna do that.
Okay.
But yes, anyways, to recap, Houston one last time. Great trip, minus a bullshit football game.
It wasn't bullshit.
Still
it was
fun.
Great.
Still
Loved
great
every
to be
minute of
back.
it.
Hey, it was
in
still
it.
an amazing game. Like my first NFL game, and that shit was electric.
Oh, that was your
NFL
first?
game?
Yes, that was my first NFL
Okay.
game.
Oh wow, we sat really close to the field
So
too.
that was
Because
the
I've
last.
been to multiple. I've been to several NBA games, a handful of MLB games, and a ton of minor league baseball games. But like that NFL atmosphere was unmatched.
Let's see, I've been to. That was my fourth Texans game, maybe fifth. Been to 2 Cowboys game and 1 LSU game.
That was my 5th or 6th Texans game.
And that
And I can also say, and Hunter will probably get mad about this too, but I was basically a fake Jags fan for the entire weekend. And I will say that the Jacksonville travels extremely well.
that stadium would have been loud if the Jags were up.
And yeah, and just the atmosphere of the Jags fan base that whole weekend was incredible. Like, just a bunch of awesome people.
I love the Duval chant.
Oh,
Hunter
I
hates it.
fucking hate it because it's every 3 minutes.
Then why'd you keep trying to start it?
Well, I was drunk.
Duval.
I was shit faced.
I love it.
Hunter said, and Hunter's not wrong. Like, you literally couldn't go 5 minutes in this bar without someone yelling Duval and getting the whole bar riled up. But Hunter, I think on the weekend was probably 0 for 12. Because literally anybody in the entire establishment could just yell Duval, and the entire bar would follow suit, except Hunter. Hunter
like
tried that shit
zoo.
a dozen times, and literally not another person in the entire bar ever followed him. It was hilarious.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so
Oh well.
for those of you that don't know, before we end the Houston talk, I'll do a small plug. For those of you that aren't familiar and want more look into the Houston trip, Dunn and Drew podcast will be putting out a vlog sometime this week. So it's not our content, but it will feature the below 500 crew extensively. Some of us more than others.
Barely me, because I left the bar early. I'm sorry.
But yeah, so if you're interested in seeing more of the Houston trip, Dunn and Drew YouTube, look for that vlog this week. Now,
All right.
the rest of the NFL weekend. A couple of games that caught my attention. Obviously, the Patriots lose by 1 to the Dolphins, and I had to suffer through that one as there was a diehard Miami Dolphins fan in the Airbnb with us in Houston. But I mean, I'm not that mad about it. We played well. Literally 2 plays cost us that game. Ramondre Stevenson had an early fumble, and then Damian Harris had a fumble in the red zone on what would have been the game-winning drive. But Mac Jones looked incredible. Nobody that watched that game can say that Mac Jones does not look like he's just in mid-season form.
I mean, he looked good for a rookie, but there was one play in particular that pissed me off, and it was a soft ass roughing the passer.
Yeah, so I mean, I get that.
I don't know why the NFL. I'm not
Mac
saying it's
Jones'
just.
fault.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's just New England, but the whole NFL, I've noticed there was a bunch of soft.
Well, there was a soft-ass unnecessary roughness on Tyrod in the Texans game.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that's what I'm trying to get at. The NFL refs are being soft for some reason.
And
towards
Tyrod and
quarterbacks.
the defender on that play literally got up and hugged.
Yeah.
And then they threw a flag after. Tyrod got up and slapped the dude on the helmet. The dude hugged Tyrod and basically apologized for taking him too far out of bounds. And then the ref watches that and then throws a flag. I'm like, are you serious right now?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
But no, I mean Mac Jones, 29 for 39, 281 yards, a touchdown, and no turnovers. Though I think he had 1 fumble. But I mean, you can't ask for more in a rookie NFL debut. It's only going up from here. Next week we have the Jets, so it's looking up.
As usual, the Cowboys defense broke my heart.
Oh, I loved watching how awful.
I mean, I get it, but you held the Bucs to 31. So
Yeah, I think the Bucs offense is only better than it was last year.
you can't be super depressed.
No.
Honestly, like I said,
We should have won
It's
if it
not
wasn't
the
for our kicker.
defense. It's not the defense you should be hanging your head about. It's
No.
that fucking kicker.
I'm hanging my head, of course. Yeah, I hate.
Have they cut him yet?
No. I'm pissed at
They're
Greg
not
Zerline.
going to.
I'm pissed at Greg Zerline. But the reason the defense bugs me is because as a Cowboys fan, even during the Romo years, anyone else marching down the field and being a game-winning touchdown or a game-winning field goal is just the usual for me. It always happens. If you're not up by a full touchdown, you're losing the game when the other team gets the ball.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So, yeah, it hurt.
And then the other big main surprise from week 1 was the Packers getting absolutely smashed by the Saints.
Jameis had that LASIK. What can I say?
Jameis had under 200 yards.
He
You don't know
had
that?
under 150 yards.
Did he? Oh my
He had
god! And
100
5
So
touchdowns.
that's what I was saying at the house on Sunday night or Monday morning. I still can't wrap my head around how you have 5 passing touchdowns and less than 150 yards. And one of them was like a 50-yard bomb.
Yeah, a third of your yards right
Yeah.
there.
How? So essentially, how do you? That's even crazier. How do you have 4 passing touchdowns and less than 100 yards? And
One thing that
ahead.
what played into it was he's developed more, or I can't think of a good way to put it, but he's learned more than the Tampa Bay Jameis knew.
Of just shots, just taking shots.
Not just that, like he went through his read progressions better. He didn't force a bad play. I was watching some highlights from it, and instead of forcing a bad throw, he would just take it and run. That's something that Tampa Bay Jameis wouldn't do. Tampa Bay Jameis kind of tried to make him more of a pocket passer, to where now he sat a year behind Drew Brees, watched more how one of the best to ever do it played it, and had to look at the game from a whole new angle. I just feel like that wasn't a fluke, and that we'll see a lot more of that Jameis this year.
I hope so. I'm rooting for him. Well, y'all know I always have ass takes, so I wrote down a few week one.
Here we go.
Week one overreactions. Y'all ready? I'll run through them.
Ready.
Y'all feel free to bitch at me as we go. Number one overreaction is that the Browns are a top contender in the AFC. Even.
That's not an overreaction.
Number two, over the Bills, who will regress this season. And I wouldn't be surprised if they don't win that division.
I wouldn't say the Bills are regressing.
Regress. I think Josh Allen, he's still going to be good, but I think that MVP caliber season he had last year was a one-off.
That wasn't all just... I mean, they were game planning for a Steelers defense that famously, notoriously blitzes, to where that game they hardly blitzed at all. So I don't think they prepared to not be blitzed by Pittsburgh.
And that's why these are my shitty
overreactions. Josh Allen's always been great under the blitz.
I know Gooch won't like this one, but Jamar Chase, once again, was the right pick for the Bengals.
He wasn't.
He was.
Is he good? Yes.
Yes.
Was he the right pick? No.
Him and Burrow still have that connection.
If Burrow stays healthy all year, I will stand by that.
And the Seahawks offense is going to be deadly all season now that they have... I didn't know this. Shane Waldron, I think is his name. He's from the Sean McVay coaching tree. He's their new offensive coordinator. And I think Russell Wilson is going to eat all year.
Yeah, because he's that offensive coordinator. I think it's whatever. I can't think what coach exactly is. I can't remember if it's offensive coordinator or not. But he's more of a deep threat or like a deep passing,
which they're built for.
Kind of guy. Exactly.
Seahawks are built for that. And finally, I'm sorry, Jalen Hurts.
Oh, I did not know where this was going. I was about to be like, what are you talking about?
I'm sorry.
You should be.
I shit on the Eagles. I shit on Jalen Hurts. I shit on Devontae Smith. Yeah, I know it's just the Falcons, but shit.
I'm definitely glad that I turned around my opinion on Devontae Smith and went ahead and got behind him because it paid off big for me in fantasy. I still lost, but I would have got my ass beat without him.
Yeah, but I don't know. Those are all my big takeaways from this week. And I am worried about the Eagles now. Definitely more than the football team.
I'm really sad about the football team. I'm really sad.
I'm sad for
I'm sad about
Fitzpatrick.
That dude literally has not caught one single break in his entire career.
No.
He hasn't, but I'm really excited to see more of Heineke.
And that was a winnable game, too.
Oh, yeah.
Heineke's nice.
Herbert, he had a very quiet game. He had a good game. He had a couple turnovers, but he threw for 330 yards and either one touchdown or two touchdowns. I mean, good game, nothing wrong with it. It was just it was an oddly quiet game.
The football team's still a good defense.
If we want to talk about a good defense, Cardinals.
Oh, I thought you were about to say the Texans.
I was about to get pissed.
No, that was just against a rookie quarterback. Cardinals defense was able to slow down Derrick Henry, Julio Jones, A.J. Brown.
What's the tackle's
Chandler
name?
Jones
He was
had
number
5
one in our.
Taylor Lewan.
He was number one on our list.
I didn't say him number one.
Who?
Taylor Lewan, wasn't he number one on our list?
No, he was not. I made sure not to say him. Taylor Lewan.
Who was number one on our
Taylor Lewan.
Our terrible tens list? I thought it was the Titans.
No, I did not say Taylor Lewan.
He intentionally got left off, which made I wanted him at 2, and I wanted Quentin Nelson at 1.
We put Quentin Nelson at 2, so who did we put at 1?
You put Quentin Nelson at 2.
So who'd you put at 1? You had 1.
I can't remember who I put at 1, but it was not Taylor Lewan. And it's a good thing because he got railed.
Regardless, the football team talk is a good transition point into our Week 2 predictions, a.k.a.
I was in the middle of talking about the Cardinals, asshole.
Well, I know you got into that quicker before I could transition from the football team.
Who the fuck is Kevin Zettler?
He's a guard on the Giants.
He's our number 1.
Yes.
Who the fuck? Anyway, y'all want to start winner booze?
I've got
Wiz
my
has
drink
the
ready.
records. I'll let him.
Yeah, I plugged them into our weekly pick 'em.
Yeah, so to start winner booze, we will cover last week's results.
Okay, so Hunter led the way with 11 out of 16 games correct.
What 5 did I miss?
You missed
Raiders.
the Ravens. You picked the Browns.
Should have my gut, but oh well.
You picked... Where are they at? The Titans.
Oh, you're right. I did pick the Titans.
The Bills.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, you should have 12. Let me double count
Even
it.
better.
So I think that
Thank
means Gooch should
you
have
for
11.
trying to screw with me. Looks like I have to start taking.
Either way, yeah, I just counted these real quick before. I was going to double count them.
All the results, just the
We
final
know.
tally.
So Gooch either had 10 or 11, not as much as Hunter. And I had 5.
So go ahead and take your shot there, boy. Good job.
Well, he did a double, so he kind of stole your...
No, because I was giving my
there's
other shot
a little
to-
bit of sweet and sour mix in there.
Okay. Well, regardless, my second shot is going to Gooch because he constantly shit on my only week of happiness.
I'm still going to. I'm not
since.
letting you have this.
You should let me have 1 week because I've went through 9 months of pain
You're
and
about to
suffering.
get that booty smacked by the Browns next week. Almost beat the Chiefs. They're coming for that revenge.
Zach Wilson passing all over the Patriots defense. I ain't tripping. Don't be stealing that from people.
I was there.
Anyways.
I was there in person. It's
That's
mine
this-
now. I can take it.
Nope, that's not how that works.
Regardless, last shooter from the weekend.
Actually, I have one in my glove box.
The
So-
half-drinking one from Eric?
No, it was whenever we
Oh.
first left the apartment. I threw it in my mailbox. I didn't want to take it when I was driving. But good job. It's not like one shot's going to do anything to you. Well, it might whiz. Gooch, not so much.
Yeah, I'm about to pass out right
That
now.
was a big shooter. But into week 2, time for me to redeem myself. Starting with Thursday Night Football. Giants at Washington.
Wow. I will take Washington easily because Giants looked putrid.
I was
Daniel Jones, to be exact.
And I'm taking Washington too. I'm curious to see if they let Saquon off the short leash that they had him on last week.
They had him on a very short leash.
He got like, what, 10 carries?
If
But
that.
when are they going to give up on Daniel Jones? Because he is
They're
still
not.
sucking
They're
it
not.
up.
Who's their
Hopefully
backup?
this season.
Can't even name him.
The number 1 pick next year. Spencer Rattler.
Oh, God.
I would
hope
love
not.
to see him go to the Giants and just waste away. Wiz, who you got?
I said Washington.
All right. Washington straight across. Noon slate for Sunday. Raiders at Steelers.
I'm still not sold on Derek Carr.
Everyone was absolutely shitting on the Raiders during that game. And I don't think it's warranted. I don't think the Raiders are that bad.
Think about
How many
it.
targets did Waller have? Like 20?
18, 19.
Basically, almost
For
20.
real?
Yeah.
Yes.
God damn.
It tied the Raiders record for targets.
Gruden did say that Waller's the best player he's ever coached.
So,
That offense is live or die Waller.
quick takeaway from
Josh Jacobs looked
from the
good.
Raiders. He did look good, and he was he apparently had an illness that was not COVID holding him back.
Flu game.
Okay, but quick takeaway from the Raiders game, when you think about it, within their 2 minutes, Derek Carr drove him down, got a field goal to go into overtime. Then in overtime, he got a touchdown. The interception wasn't his fault. They were this close to a touchdown. So basically a touchdown drive. And then got the fumble back, and 2 or 3 plays later, another touchdown. Derek Carr was doing everything he needed to do.
So with that being said, give me the Raiders.
With that being said,
I'm saying the same thing.
Give me the Steelers.
Okay, here we go. On to Niners at Eagles. I know Wiz is high on the Eagles, but the Niners looked absolutely dominant.
And I'm still going with the 49ers.
As am I.
I'm going with the Eagles only because the Niners let the Lions back in the game.
Yeah, but it's week 1. I'm sure
they lost their starting running back.
They've got running backs.
Yeah, running back has never meant anything to them.
They also lost the corner. Can't think of his name. Starts with a V.
I know who you're talking about.
Lost him.
They lost. Yeah, they have an ACL bug in San Francisco, apparently.
And Baltimore. But give me the Eagles.
And now for Hunter's favorite, Texans at Browns.
Give me the Browns.
Browns.
That's an easy one.
Very easy.
Another easy one, Broncos at Jaguars. And we all take the Broncos.
Give me the Jaguars.
Really?
I feel like they learn from their
game?
mistakes. Yeah, I feel like they learn from their mistakes.
I don't think so.
Hunter's going for back-to-back wins.
Denver looked pretty competent in a game with a lot of new personnel.
They played the Giants.
Giants are supposed to be a top defense. Or
they played the Giants.
Better defense.
I haven't heard that. Yeah.
Either have I.
Hunter's going bigger, going home. Saints at Panthers.
Give me the
No, Saints.
Give me the Saints.
Jameis is gonna stay hot, and that Saints defense, Sam Darnold ain't ready.
They lost Marshawn
you
Lattimore
can't
though.
That's a division rival there. You can't just automatically go with. Fuck, give me the Saints.
You can't bet against the Saints after what they did to Aaron Rodgers.
No.
Rams at Colts.
No, I think that's obvious.
That's the Rams.
Yeah,
That's the Rams.
Rams are dominating this year.
The thing that shocked me about the Colts is they are supposed to have pretty good secondary, and they got torched.
I've never seen that anywhere, that they're supposed to have a good secondary. They're just known for having a good front seven.
I couldn't name any of the players in the Colts secondary.
I
don't know. I was at home all day watching NFL Network, and that's what they said, that their supposedly good secondary got exposed.
Okay, next game.
This one's a little tougher. Bills at Dolphins.
Give me the Dolphins.
Give me the Bills.
Who'd the Bills play last week?
Steelers.
The Steelers.
And they
gave
lost.
up a 10-point lead.
It's at Dolphins. I think they bounce back. I think they're just too good. I think Josh Allen bounces back. Give me the Bills.
The Bills. Okay.
Patriots Jets. Patriots by 20.
Oh, Jets are
Still ass.
Yeah, I mean, what's his face? He looked pretty good. Wilson looked decent. They have no running back.
I would say he looked third best out of the 3 that we saw in week 1.
Yeah, but I mean that's not.
I'm not saying he looked bad. I'm just saying that
he looked worse than the other 2.
Oh, he looked the second best to me. He looked better than
Trevor.
Trevor, yeah.
Oh shit.
No.
Okay, let me say he looked 4th. Well, I didn't watch. I watched obviously the whole Trevor game. I watched very few bits and pieces of Zach Wilson. Trevor looked fine to me. I didn't think Trevor looked
Threw
bad.
3 interceptions. He looks fine. He just panicked.
They weren't all his fault.
A
lot of them were.
And he had
2
the
of them
third
were very
most.
much his fault.
Third
But
most passing yards for a rookie quarterback.
What I was
That's
gonna
not
say
everything.
was, if Trevor can get his throws down, that's the only thing he did that concerned me. He overthrew the ball the entire game.
They
By a
couldn't,
lot.
yeah, because they couldn't get anything rushing against us. They could not establish a run game.
One of the interceptions he threw, he overthrew his receiver by like 6 feet and threw it to a safety like 7 yards behind it.
I feel like he needs to progress his reads better. But
And
I feel
then-
like Wilson right now is better. Had a better game.
I don't know if he was expecting a route that didn't get ran, or it was a broken play, or what. But the final interception to Christian Kirksey, there was
straight
hardly a
zero.
receiver on that side of the field. Yeah. So other like that one, it's hard to even judge him on that one because it was so bad. Like you don't even know what happened. But yeah, if he can just get his throws down, like his reads weren't even that bad. He just wasn't hitting them. Get your throws down. You're fine.
Just give me the Patriots. Jan, next.
Bengals at Bears. This one's hard to pick because I don't know who's starting. I think
Andy Dalton's. Yeah, they're riding Dalton.
I'm going Cincinnati. What the?
Yeah, I'm going Cincinnati too.
I'm going Chicago. Their defense, I feel like will stop Cincinnati.
Their defense.
They have a better
got
defense
torched
than
all night long.
By the Rams.
By the best team in the NFC.
But torched.
By
that
the
defense.
best team.
Yeah, but that defense is gonna get you have a lot more success against the Cincinnati offensive line than they did
You're
against
right.
the Rams.
The Rams have the most complete team all around. O-line,
And
receivers.
as long as they're starting Andy Dalton, I don't know if y'all saw his passing chart today that Barstool tweeted out. He attempted 2 passes over 10 yards, and one of them was an interception.
Are you serious?
Yes, go after we get done here. Not right now, but after we get done, find his passing chart. It's on Barstool. It's atrocious.
Give me the Bears.
Yeah,
Got you.
I'm taking Cincinnati.
Written down.
Easy one. Falcons at Bucks.
Give me the Bucks.
Give me the
Buccaneers.
Bucks.
Falcons' defense is still non-existent.
Little bit more intriguing one. Vikings at Cardinals.
Give me the Cardinals.
Yeah, it's in Arizona.
That defense is hot, and Kyler Murray's the GOAT. Cardinals.
Chill.
The under 6 foot GOAT.
Oh, here.
Okay, here's a tough one. Titans at Seahawks.
Give me the Seahawks.
Give me the Seahawks.
Titans have a shit defense still.
I'll take the Titans. I think they bounce back. I don't think the Titans are as bad as what they showed.
I think it'll be a close game. I think Derrick Henry will bounce back, and
I just think Tennessee's like the AFC version of the Cowboys.
I think Seattle is popping off all year.
No, I want the Titans. Another intriguing one. Basically, 2 versions of the same team. Cowboys at Chargers.
Give me Dallas.
Give me the Chargers.
I want the Chargers too. I'm putting
Mike
my faith
Williams
in
is
Herbert.
about to eat this game.
I'm putting my faith in Herbert. I know it's a long shot. Like I definitely think the Cowboys are the favorite, but
I think we're actually not.
really,
I feel like I saw us.
Okay.
I don't know. They went against a really good defense of Washington.
Sunday night
And won.
football marquee matchup: Chiefs at Ravens.
Mike Williams and Keenan Allen both had a good day against the football team's great defense. I feel like they're going to shit all over Dallas's non-existent defense.
Chiefs at Ravens. Sunday night football.
Wait. I'm sorry. So you say that, but the Cowboys shit all over the Bucks. Even better defense.
The Bucks' defense is not that great.
It is.
Someone make a pick.
Dak was getting blitzed all game.
Shut up. Jesus Christ.
We're hanging up.
Give me
Stop
the
Over
being
30.
a homer. Give me the Chiefs.
Give me the Chiefs. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I would
We
have
all
made a
knew
pick
the
sooner, but I
answer.
forgot the damn team.
Lions at Packers. Monday night football.
I want to be a dick and say Lions, but there's
Give
no
me the
way.
Lions.
There's
There's no way.
Really?
Aaron Rodgers.
Are you
What
saying
you say?
Lions?
Give me the Lions.
I want to say it.
I'm saying it because
Say
they put
it.
33 on a good 49ers defense.
He's not wrong. Goff looked better than I expected.
I want to say it, but I just don't think there's any way.
They have an amazing.
even if it's close.
They're live
You
or
hyped
die.
up Goff on last episode.
I did.
Your money,
I
put
think.
your money where
Okay,
your mouth
fine.
is.
I'm picking Detroit.
All right, good. I'm picking
And
the
Goff had a
Packers.
great game.
Yeah, because he threw 20 passes to the running backs and Hawkinson, which I mean, you don't have any receivers.
After I just talked Wiz into the Lions, I'm taking the Packers.
I put
Can't
my
wait
money where my mouth is.
to hand out some shots next week.
I doubt it.
Um,
Was it all 16?
That
was
is
it.
all 16.
so, are we? What's this NBA thing you put in here? Because I was gonna.
That was
cover-
just the watching you.
Oh, I got you.
Are we gonna do it for all sports?
Well, I think you meant. I didn't mean.
I just put it in there
Oh.
just for.
NBA. Yeah. So, we kind of went over it, but quick recap of our watching you segment / side bet. NFL. My Niners won.
My Cardinals won.
My Falcons got shit on by the Eagles.
It's safe to say, no matter what, Wiz is
So-
giving $20 to either me or
Yeah.
Chris.
Right, so
Just-
you're keeping track of the records on this too, right? Because
Yeah,
now,
'cause
I'm
it's
1-0.
just
Oh,
best
just team record.
finish.
Okay,
It's team
Yeah.
record. We don't have to really keep track of that.
got you. And then second half of the watching you segment side bet, our EPL teams.
Let me
I
check
looked
the
at the
standings.
tables, not standings.
Tables, you're right.
I looked at the table today in preparation. Chelsea and I believe Manchester, or no, you don't have Manchester. You have Everton. Chelsea and Everton are, I believe, tied
10 points.
in points for the top of the league. Southampton is in 14th place
With 3 points.
3 ties, draws.
With this being
3
said-
and 1.
Let's start 90-second soccer.
I'll
now.
start. Southampton had a 0-0 draw against West Ham. However, Man City got another dub. It's 3 on the year. We are 3-0-1. We are 1 point back from the top of the league.
Chelsea,
Well,
3 wins and 1 draw. Top of the league. Who would have thunk it?
Where's your everyone?
My jersey still hasn't been shipped.
Fake fan.
Not a fake fan. I'm on a budget. DHgate has already shipped my Rockets jersey, but not my Chelsea one.
They say that they've shipped my Mac Jones jersey, so I'm just.
Oh, my Rockets
patient.
one is in the United States now.
I don't
Oh.
think mine's in the United States yet.
Wiz, Everton.
Everton won 3-1 yesterday. They're 3 wins and 1 tie. And I said I wanted to be a United fan, but I think I'm just as much of an Everton fan.
What's
like
even
both.
better?
Give up on United and just buy all into Everton.
What even better is that Tottenham lost and have made it possible for Everton and Chelsea to be tied for first.
You're right. I don't know. Something special about Everton, like just being random, feels right. But
All right, that concludes 90 seconds
Wait,
soccer.
actually,
Oh shit!
that concludes
that-
90 seconds.
Oh,
soccer.
yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I knew we had 5 seconds.
Yeah, I
Alright.
set a timer for it, as
Um,
always.
And now, for a new segment that we have been building up to, below 500 man of the week.
Basically,
this
we
will
just look
essentially-
across all sports.
Yes, all
And-
sports. The sport doesn't have to be a player, just an individual in the sports world that had a very that just
Below
embodied
average, shitty.
yeah
week.
embodied the essence of being
Below
below
500.
500.
Look, that's our brand. We create our brand. We stick with our brand. We're not positive here, except Wiz and the Cowboys.
Well,
So
I was gonna say the only thing positive is the Texans thing on my wall right here. You
You should take that down, you fake fan.
I am
Anyways.
a fan
Fake
of
fan,
sports.
Fake. Take down the Texas thing. You're fake. Below 500 man of the week. Who wants to give out theirs first?
I want
Wiz
to go
had his
last.
picked out for okay. All right, well then I'll go ahead and get mine out of the way. my below 500 man of the week is the reason that my team is below 500. That is Damian Harris. Hold on to the fucking football. Literally, Mac Jones gets the ball with like 3.5 minutes left, down 1 point. It's storybook NFL debut. Gonna go get a game-winning drive. Like, at the very least, we're getting a field goal on this drive. We're literally running the ball to set up either this touchdown or this field goal. And the motherfucker fumbles the ball inside the 20. With, like, I think a minute 50 left. So,
I could sense the pain that you had.
hold this L, Damian Harris.
All right, my below 500 man of the week. Gooch knows him as Edmundo Sosa.
Who?
What?
Who?
He
It's football
is a
season, Hunter.
St. Louis Cardinals player. More specifically,
Cardinals. I get
a shortstop.
score updates, and that's it.
He's a shortstop for the Cardinals, and he made an errant throw, one that was so bad it nailed an umpire to the face.
I saw that clip on TikTok, literally like an hour ago.
Yes.
That shit was funny.
Get better. You're in the professional or Major League Baseball, professional baseball.
And it doesn't help
Make
that
your throw to first, not to the umpire's face.
In the MLB in general, and specifically that play as well, the umpire is typically a good 8 to 10 feet away from the first baseman.
Yes, somebody
Oh,
is
yeah.
about
It
to
was
get re-enlisted
an
to
error.
Triple
Did
A.
it knock him out cold? It looked like it
No.
knocked him out.
Oh, like his face just started bleeding. It's like a stuck
Oh,
pig.
no shit.
But he finished the game.
Hell yeah.
He was
Took it to
okay.
the
Stayed in the
Above
game.
500 man of the week. That umpire.
Yeah, it caused the game to be stopped for a little bit because obviously it drew blood. But get better. How do you fuck a throw, a basic throw, common
it
throw
was
to
very
first?
off. If you look, it was nowhere close to.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
Wiz.
my below 500 man of the week. As much as I wanted to say Aaron Rodgers, I wanted to very much because his passer rating was worse than it would have been if he just threw it into the ground every play. But I'm going with Darrell Bevel, the Jags offensive coordinator. I've got video on my phone of the first 2 plays ran with Trevor Lawrence, a false start, and then throw into the grass.
It wasn't false start.
Was it offside?
It was illegal formation.
Illegal formation. Same thing. You had,
well, there were 2 illegal formations in the first half.
but I'm
and
saying
it's-
like the first play of Trevor
Illegal
Lawrence's career,
formation.
illegal formation.
Yeah, and like, that's what I said. You literally have. So you drafted Trevor Lawrence in April. It is now September. You had 5 to 6 months to script and game plan this
That first-
exact play, and you get illegal formation.
And then the
I
next
know for
pass
my
goes into the grass.
High school
No, the next
football
pass
career,
got batted.
Was
our
it
high school
batted?
football
I think it was-
career-
Yes, his very first pass in the NFL was batted.
Yeah, it looked like he just like flubbed
Tossed.
it. But
Yeah, that's what I
it
thought.
was tipped.
Still, I mean, it's like get something out there. Get your rookie started.
And he's not short by any means.
No, like that's just bad. Like you want to get your rookie in a progression.
That
you know,
was just sloppy
into
preparation.
a rhythm.
And you
Yeah.
can definitely tell in the second half, like, he got more comfortable.
Yes.
But I think, like, obviously you're nervous. Like, you're going to be nervous. So then to have illegal formation and then that pass attempt, that's going to create a snowball effect. You're going to feel like the world is just collapsing around you.
Yes. I've never felt so bad for a quarterback before after those 2
Yeah.
plays. And
Also, I couldn't help but think, like, Urban Meyer had to just be absolutely filled with rage. Like, there's like just to see that on like his team that he's supposed to be like basically the savior of. There's no way that like he's not just on a warpath in that clubhouse right now.
have you seen the Urban Meyer USC rumors?
Yes.
No,
It's
already we have rumors
Because
starting.
Yeah, saying
USC
that-
fired their coach.
Yeah, fired their head coach, and now there's rumors saying that
Has anyone sent that in the Discord yet?
yes,
did.
Nice.
there's rumors saying that Urban Meyer is just not in it anymore.
But that will conclude Below 500 Man of the Week, a new weekly segment from us. On to our next segment, a recurring one that is being brought back for the week. Gun to your head. Hunter, are you going to do yours, or are we just going to... I have one.
Just go ahead and do yours. Mine takes a little bit.
Okay. Mine is sports related. Gun to your head. You will be guaranteed... Would you rather be guaranteed that your team wins this year's Super Bowl and you get to go to the Super Bowl with a +1, or repeat the Houston trip with travel and room, stay, whatever, paid for with the exact same group to Texans at Jags?
Call me basic, but I would redo the whole trip.
I thought if anybody would pick the Super Bowl, it would be you.
No, because that would kind of take the fun out of the entire season.
Yes, that's what I'm
knowing
saying.
that the Super Bowl.
That's why I threw in going to the Super Bowl as a sweetener.
But like,
that would just ruin the whole season.
There's no fun. You know what's going to happen. The only thing you get would be the bragging rights after. So
that's when
you get to go to a Super Bowl.
Yawn.
I want the excitement. I do the weekend again. It was
so I definitely thought at least one of y'all would pick Super Bowl, but
it's close.
Being a Patriots fan, I've seen that shit multiple times. Give me the repeat.
I haven't seen it.
I just want to say
Wiz has never seen it in his lifetime.
I just want to say this, Gooch, because it got brought up in the chat the other day how you were
Jesus.
4 when Tom Brady got drafted. Can you really be a fan of a team if you never had to deal with hardships?
Yeah.
I mean,
last season was a hardship. I'm literally
you're
living
20.
in the
You're in your
hardship.
20s.
An 8-8 season was a hardship.
Oh my God, that was my life for 5 years.
9-7 was my life for 4.
Also, how is the guy who just became a Manchester United fan going to talk to me about not enduring hardship?
I'm not as serious about that as I am football.
I had to deal with the Tom Brady season-ending injury.
Oh, after some Super Bowls, though.
I think that was coming off of a Super Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah. Poor you, Gooch.
I had to deal with the heartbreak.
Hey, Gooch, have you gotten your pool cleaned yet?
Yeah, it's clear. It's clear as crystal.
You know, with that being, I'll
it
go
wasn't
ahead.
back to back, but it was. I want to say twice in 3 years. Like last minute losses to the Giants in the Super Bowl. That was heartbreaking.
How old were you?
I wish I could lose the Super Bowl in my lifetime.
Get there first.
Since I didn't expect that to be so short, I'll just go ahead and do my gun to your head segment. So they're individual. Wiz, I'll start with you. You have 1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute. You're
Why this trivia?
You're inside of a store. That store is Best Buy. You can buy whatever you want. You have 1 minute starting now.
Do I gotta pick items?
Yep. What are you gonna buy? What are you taking out of Best Buy? You're leaving.
I am doing an entire kitchen renovation.
Best Buy? Yeah. Okay.
Best Buy. I'm doing fridge.
Backsplashes at Best Buy.
They have every big items: fridge, oven,
going.
washer, dryer. I'm getting a nice ass computer. I'm getting a new stereo system for my car. I am getting the nicest. I already said nice computer. What else is there? I'm taking every DVD in there.
Is this minute not up yet?
No, it's
No,
35
still
seconds.
15 seconds. I am taking a new Xbox. That's it. What else could I take?
You got 20 seconds. Go decide.
Keep going. Yeah, find something.
New iPhones, new Samsungs, new. I'm
Now
taking the
this man
security
really-
guard.
Now
I'm
he's
taking
really
the
just
security
looting.
guard. The shopping carts.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's official. Wiz chose everything except for a better mic in a better camera.
This is like the best mic Best Buy sells.
Okay, I want to go next.
All right. Only thing is, your store is not Best Buy.
Fuck. I had Best Buy all planned out.
Exactly. That's why your store is Academy, starting now.
Oh goddamn. Give me 2 kayaks. Give me
White ass.
Fuck. Does Academy sell boats?
Yes.
No. Yes. Give me a
Like
boat.
I've never
like
seen
little
that.
like little speedboats.
Never seen
I
that.
think you're thinking of Bass Pro Shop. Give me some new Oakleys so I can look like even more of a douchebag. Give me home gym, full home gym setup. Fresh set of golf clubs, top of the line golf clubs. How much time I got left?
35 seconds in.
Let's see. What else do I want? Oh, guns out the ass.
I was waiting for that.
Shotgun, hunting rifle, new pistol, all filling up a freaking tote of ammo.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Let's see. What else? I'm like walking the aisles in my
Time's
head.
up.
Wait, you should have given me a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Because I was waiting
My
for
bad.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Too bad.
To say also the cash register.
Well, I'm sorry. You don't have that.
Yes, I do, because I was literally had that in my head the whole time.
That's after the minute.
You didn't give me 5 seconds. I was waiting for the 5-second countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, you didn't say it. Sorry.
You bitch. I'm including cash register.
Go ahead. Sure. Why not?
Alright, so
it don't
what's
matter.
your store? Your store's probably like a fucking jewelry store. The bank.
I don't have one for me because that'd be unfair. I would have an advantage.
Okay, well then I'll give you one.
Hunter's
fuck.
gonna say Lotus Seafood.
Bitch.
Dude, I've seen you tweeting about it.
I tweeted one tweet about it.
I'm gonna give you one myself then. Let me think. Trying to think of something that would be like relative to Crockett.
Don't. I've related it to what y'all
Okay,
like.
this is good.
Wiz is techie. You're outdoorsy.
I know you don't own your house, but you live at a house, and I'm sure you probably maintain your house to a certain degree.
Okay.
Home Depot starting now.
All right. I would get the shit to build a new deck. While at Home Depot, I would revamp my kitchen. Definitely revamp my bathroom. Get a
Way
brand
better
new,
than Wiz. Was this fucking Best Buy kitchen?
You got to give items.
I can't. There's a lot to do in each several project. I'm not going to list each 2x4, each nail, each.
I mean,
that's different. But you got to
Anyways.
say like backsplash.
Okay, backsplash, cabinets, countertops, stove, fridge,
go.
microwave,
There you
air
go.
fryer,
Air fryer.
shower,
He's getting
I
top
like
of
how
the
that's
line.
part
shower
of the
doors.
kitchen
Shut the fuck up!
remodel.
I'm talking. Shower doors, shower head, toilet, mirror, sink, kitchen sink, air conditioners, top of the line air conditioners.
No, he
There you
needs
go. That's
that.
a good one. 15 seconds.
I have my own time. Shit to build a garage. Shit to build a shed. Shit to build a fence.
5 seconds.
Shit to build my own man cave outside.
Hey,
Nice
they
air
have
conditioner
sheds.
for that.
Time's up.
I felt like it was very productive.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you went very general.
Yeah.
Shit to build.
Well, I mean, does Academy sell boats? No.
They do. I've seen the little with a little
I've
motor.
Isn't it like
Several
a metal like
academies.
rowboat? I was thinking of like a fucking bass fishing boat.
Yeah, I knew what you were thinking of. That's why I was like, the
That's
fuck?
why I said no. That's Bass Pro Shops. All right, well that concludes all of our segments except for, last but not least, highs and lows, which does not in any way, shape, or form resemble L of the week.
He
Inside
won't
joke
hear
there.
that.
Yeah, he's not getting this far. But
Yeah.
fuck it.
Yeah,
we
inside
put this
joke
at the
there.
beginning to make sure he hears it.
Oh my god. Why did just write down the timestamp?
It better
Go.
be. I want it to be at the beginning.
Ahead.
It will. Okay.
All right.
Of course, my low is Greg the Leg. He cost us 7 points.
The fact that wasn't your below 500 man of the week blows my mind.
I know.
I mean,
Literally like mine is the reason you're below 500.
I had forgot about him until now.
Fake
I had,
Cowboys fan.
I had Greg.
I would have never forgot that.
Oh, Hunter. I'm very good at. I've got a short memory. when it comes to
you,
Dallas
you
Cowboys.
have to, as a Cowboys.
Yes.
I'll be damned because I remember them Super Bowls of the 90s.
I'm on to Chargers. Yeah, fuck Greg the Leg. I hope he gets his shit together because don't want Dak fucking
Y'all about to wind up like the Bears, having just open tryouts for
Just-
kickers.
Dak just fucking dueling Tom Brady shot for shot against a better defense.
Y'all need to hire that Presbyterian college coach. The one that never kicks or punts.
Oh my god.
I was like, who?
You got a better chance of Dak converting the 2-point than Greg making the extra point.
Oh, shit.
Speaking of that, I remember in high school, one of my, you always had like that history teacher that was a coach. He showed us like
All
one,
of mine.
one day in class, he's like, we didn't even learn anything. He just like pulled up, like, look at this other high school team. Like we don't even play them this year, but this is ridiculous. They beat it. They beat the other team by like 72-0. The other team didn't touch the ball. They onside kicked it every play. It was some ridiculous ass onside
And they
kick.
recovered every one of
They
them?
recovered every single one of them.
Wow.
They were ridiculous onside kicks.
I would have quit the team.
Oh my god. It
I would
was
have quit
funny.
the team. I probably would have walked off the field at halftime and not even gone back.
Like,
Could you imagine how demoralizing it is?
just oh, they scored. Time to get on. Oh.
Yeah. So, all right, time to get the ball back. Shit.
I want to know how many kicks that was. So 72 divided by...
72 was an exaggeration, but
Oh.
just
Hold
it
on.
was
If
a
it was
blowout.
72, that's 10
That's 10
onside
kicks. It was a lot though. They
That's
probably didn't
insane.
get touchdowns every time. Yeah. Yeah,
All
it was
right.
ridiculous.
Hunter, I know yours is going to take a while.
Not really. Mine's just
Oh.
goodbyes. Goodbyes suck. It was so hard saying goodbye to everybody individually this weekend.
Dude, it hurt me having to leave that night early because I was like, everyone
at least
else.
you have to do all your goodbyes at once because I literally had to do all my goodbyes.
Yeah, ours
as
were
they
all
left.
separate and watch everybody leave one by one. That was
See, but like
hard.
y'all were all still there, like having a good time together. So I had the sentiment, and no one else really did.
I feel like
everyone
Gooch had the
else was
hardest
still hanging
one
around.
because
I did.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to bring it up, but like I said, he's not going to listen this far, so fuck it. I wasn't going to bring it up, but I said it in the group chat. Driving Eric and Andy to the airport felt like taking my fucking kids to college. That shit was sad.
yeah, but that's pretty much it for.
Because, like, I'll throw this in there because I think he'll listen this far. When Angelo went down there for episode 200, and then he, like, come back and was just talking that day after in the iMessage group about, like, man, Eric and Andy are just so amazing. They're incredible. Just on and on and on about how amazing the trip was and how Eric and Andy just, like, were the best guys he's ever met. And I remember thinking it was, like, super fucking corny and, like, kind of not getting annoyed by it, but, like, thinking, like, come on, dude. Like, don't
You
suck
thought
their
he
dicks that hard.
was being JC.
So that's what I thought. That's the vibe I got. Nah, I feel the same fucking way, dude. Like,
Yeah.
like obviously, like, I've known about them for a long time. I've known about Eric for even longer. I've always known they were, like, cool dudes, but they were super cool. And getting to know them now, other than just internet personalities, was cool.
Yeah.
And that shit sucked, having to leave.
I gotta say, every single person exceeded my expectations.
Yeah, that's what I like. That's what I told Andy. He commented on my Instagram post because I told him, like Sunday night. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, literally until like a month ago, when you and Eric posted a picture together, I thought you were shorter than me this whole time. He got upset about that. And then, like, I told him Saturday night when we got home from the bar that it took me like a year straight of listening to Dunn and Drew to convince myself that laugh was his real and authentic laugh, and it wasn't him, like, forcing that shit. And so yeah, he commented on my Instagram post that I thought that I was fake for thinking that he was 5'8" with a fake laugh.
I think I saw that.
I replied to him, I was like, man, you exceeded all my expectations.
Dude.
All right. Moving on to
On to
highs.
highs.
I'll get
Yeah,
mine out.
that was kind of highs.
I'll get mine out of the way. The Houston Texans exceeded all of my doubts.
Yeah, I said exceeded my expectations. They exceeded your doubts.
Yes. They overcame all of my doubts. Better yet.
Oh, God.
I thought with no Deshaun, it was going to be a shit show.
I say y'all win at least 5 games this year.
I'm not.
The Jaguars.
I'm not gonna get into that. I'm taking this week by week and enjoying my dub until Sunday.
He's just living in the moment.
I'm living in the moment till Sunday. The Texans are back for 1 week. Carry on.
Of course, my high.
Also, great defense. Sorry, go.
The NFL is back. It was great not only going to a game in person, being able to watch games after. I can't wait until this Sunday to wake up, turn on Red Zone, and just watch football all day. It's great. The best time of the year.
Yes, for sure.
Gooch, do you have anything? Or do I just need to ramble mine off?
I'll let you hit all yours, then I'm just going to hit mine real quick and then go into the outro.
Second high, the Cowboys. While I'm disappointed, other than Greg Zuerlein, really. Greg Zuerlein and a few settled field goals. Really, I feel like we exceeded expectations.
Defense didn't.
Shut up. We got takeaways. That's something we didn't do last year.
Same thing with Houston.
We
We had 3 takeaways all last season.
Gifted to you, though.
Yeah. And then, of
Shut
course...
the fuck up, you bum-ass Patriots fan.
Of course, just one of the funniest moments of the trip, walking out of my room and Hunter standing there drunk as shit in his underwear, clothes on the floor. Absolutely.
Did you come out before or after he was walking around like draped in the
bed
comforter?
Before. I went out to go use the restroom and Hunter busts in to where Ashley's laying down. And
Yeah, 'cause I think he thought either you or me was in there.
He thought he heard
there.
me. And so he went and busted in there. He's like, "Where's James?" And just stared at Ashley.
Yeah, just
and then
stands in the doorway. Just,
and I hear it, and I look out the restroom, and I'm like, "I'm right here." And he's like, "Oh," and just walks away.
Andy got so embarrassed at that.
Oh, my God.
We were in the kitchen
Me in my underwear.
staring at Ashley. He was like, "Oh, my God, poor Ashley. I feel so bad for her right now."
Oh, the only girl in a house of 8 guys.
I thought
Yes.
I iced them, okay?
Oh,
I
yeah,
thought
'cause-
there was some ice in one of the pillows.
You
was
couldn't
gonna go
find
in
the
there.
ice.
He was going to go in there and find the ice that he thought he put behind your bed, and then, like, Ashley was in your bed, so he just, like, stopped and stood there.
I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
And you were like, "I know this is somewhere," and checked every pillow in the house except Eric's.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yes,
know.
that ties perfectly into my highs. Obviously, the Houston trip was an absolute blast. Hopefully, we get to do it again. I trust that we will do it again. Other highs, my Patriots, Mac Jones looks like a franchise QB. My hopes are very high, so hopefully that doesn't bite me in the ass. And we have the Jets week 2, so I can't wait for that. And final high, always got to include something about work. This is a weird high, but they cut us to 40-hour weeks once again. Work is slowed down somewhat, so at least for now, the days of 150-plus hour paychecks are behind me. I know that's a weird thing to be high about, but I made the money. I made the money while I could. Yes, and I needed a break. And I have a cruise coming up first week of October. So 2-week, short week of work this week, 1 more week next week, and then I will be in the Caribbean Ocean, baby.
Quick high,
Curious.
load of seafood.
Yes. that
Crack
shit
sauce.
was
Got some
good.
still. It's amazing.
I gotta take Ashley. Dude, what
pretty
is
good.
like your regular schedule? Like, what
What?
are your regular hours supposed to be?
8 to 5, Monday through Friday.
Oh shit.
No, I mean, like I said, it's easy. But we always joke at work about when we're on 40 hours, that means we're slow. It's like there's not a ton of stuff to do.
Yeah.
So like we always joke that the 8-hour days feel longer than the 10-hour days.
Oh, I see what you mean. I get that.
But like I said, I don't care because like today, I hope my employer's not listening. I took it very easy at work today because we're on 8s, so there's not a ton to do. That means like nothing's like super urgent. And I just got back from Houston. I was still just reveling in the Houston memories. Yeah, that's it.
I've got one more low. Laying in bed, having to go to sleep and wake up the next morning knowing y'all are all still in that house together, 30 minutes away, killed me.
It's like after you find out your ex is cheating on you. And
oh my god!
Waking up knowing she's in bed with another dude.
I was like in bed, like just wanting to like, just knowing there was fun going on down the road,
Yeah.
It was awful.
All we did was watch Vine compilations.
Yeah, that's literally all we did on.
I would have had the time of my life doing that.
We cleaned till like 9:30, and then just watched Vine compilations and old Dunn and Drew vlogs.
We roasted Eric for not being in one Vine compilation.
We watched like literally 45 minutes of Vine compilations,
Oh,
and there
really?
wasn't a single Eric Dunn video.
I figured y'all would have been looking at him up specifically.
No,
That's cringy as fuck.
That's
very.
But that being said, is this episode 20? Episode
this
20.
is episode 20. Yeah.
We made it. And this is the end. If you haven't already, please subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, rate and review. We have more ratings than I expected. Only the one review still. We will shout out and probably read on air any reviews that we get. So rate and review us.
Just the one review.
Yep. All of our socials are at Below 500 Pod. Follow us and interact with us on there. And we'll see you next week.
We're out, you.